Hello, I'm Darren. I'm a member here at All Nations Church, and I've been coming here since about October of 2023. I'm also a member of the worship team. I'm going to be reading from Matthew chapter 9, verses 14 through 15, and it's going to be from the Amplified Bible. It says, "Then the disciples of John the Baptist came to Jesus asking, 'Why do we and the Pharisees often fast as a religious exercise, but your disciples do not fast?' And Jesus replied to them, 'Can the guest of a bridegroom mourn while the bridegroom is with them? The days will come when the bridegroom is taken away from them, and they will fast.'" In verse 14, we see that John the Baptist's disciples came to Jesus and asked why his disciples doesn't fast like the Pharisees, who appear righteous, or themselves who believe they are righteous. They believed that fasting was a religious exercise and only performed by the righteous, and if Jesus' disciples were righteous, why didn't they fast? In verse 15, Jesus tells a parable, as he often did, and he replied, "Can the guests of the bridegroom mourn while the bridegroom is with them? A bridegroom surrounds himself with friends at his wedding that will honor him at the wedding feast. It wouldn't be right or acceptable for the bridegroom to say, 'We have chosen to fast during this wedding.' Talk about a way to kill the fun and excitement. No food, I'd have to go somewhere else." In the parable, Jesus is the bridegroom who is establishing his church. His disciples are his guests, and they are celebrating being in Jesus' physical presence. They are seeing Jesus' glory and power firsthand in everything he does. Who could mourn or be sad seeing everything that Jesus ever did? Jesus also was telling John's disciples that one day the bridegroom will be taken away from them and that they will fast. He was also giving another indication that his death is coming, but also could be talking about his ascension into heaven. When he is no longer with his disciples physically, he was always preparing his disciples for what was coming. And Jesus wasn't just telling John's disciples that his disciples will one day fast. He was telling his own disciples, "Get ready. One day you will fast, and you will see the importance of fasting and how it changes our lives and helps us grow," because he knew what they were going to face in their lives with persecutions and trials. Just as Jesus knows what we are all facing in our lives in this present time, he knows by us fasting and praying, it will make us stronger and stand against everything that this world throws at us. I encourage everyone to fast from time to time. Fasting allows us not only to get God's attention to move and work in our lives, even if we don't know what we need, God knows exactly what we need, and he loves us to humble ourselves and come before him.